got some pretty solid weather out today, boys. What's going on with y'all? I hope y'all are doing good, man. Feels good to be recording again and whatnot. But, you know, boys, I've been thinking about something. Just wanted to get a little poll there real quick. But I've been really thinking about something, man. Thinking about something like maybe going big turbo, just maybe. Like really, I have been considering it, guys. So I just did that little poll. You know, that's what the stock turbo sounds like with the intake blow-off setup I got going on. If you guys want to find out what that setup is, I mean, I got the videos. So just, you know, scroll back a little bit, you'll see them on my channel. But yeah, boys, I'm really been considering it, man. I've been talking to a few friends, and I've been looking at different Jennys on YouTube that are big turboed, and yeah, I kind of want to just go on a little yap session about it. So if you guys are down to maybe give me your opinions, that would really help me narrow this down. Other than that, I'm just gonna talk about that, and then maybe go into some further plans, but that's really top of the plan that's on the top of my mind. So let's get to the usual spot, you know, our usual, and yeah, boys, I will catch you there. All right, boys, so we're not at the usual spot. I want to change it up, you know, change up the scenery. But yeah, boys, like I was saying, man, I'm really contemplating the big turbo. I mean, right now, I've pretty much done everything I can to this car, man. It looks amazing, drives good, gets the job done. She's quick, you know. Get runs in here and there. They're fun, but I'm gonna be honest, that should be getting boring sometimes, you know. That whopping 300 wheel horsepower. Appreciate it. All right, guys, so we switched locations. Because I was just getting too many like compliments and questions like, well, what am I doing, what's done to the car? I was like, dude, I gotta get out of here, too much traffic going through there. So I had to switch locations. But like I was saying, guys, before I got interrupted and whatnot, really thinking about going big turbo. Yes, it's a fun car, you know, full bolt-on and tuned and whatnot, but to be completely honest, 300 isn't anything crazy, especially because I low-key have a meaty tire setup on this car. I mean, I got the Continentals in the back, and in the front, I got some, I think, some Firestones or something like that. Some decent brand. Nothing too crazy, but it's most of the time it hooks. I mean, unless I'm like flooring it in like first or second gear, it pretty much always hooks. So it's definitely not a car that's gonna break loose, but traction off it is very fun to drive. And I've had my fair share of fun with this car. But just to keep this car interesting, I've been thinking about throwing a turbo on it. Or a bigger turbo, I should say. The only downsides is I would have to get retuned, which will cost me a lot more money, and it would probably be less gas efficient, and I do daily drive this thing, so I would definitely want to do some research on there or on that. But basically, that being said, the next thing would have to be, what turbo do I want to go with? Because I'm not really too familiar with the types of turbos you can go on this. I know you can go with the stuffed turbo, which is basically taking your stock internal and rebuilding, your stock turbo and rebuilding the internals. But the shop that actually tuned me, they shut down, which is kind of sucks, because now I can't really get like codes cleared and stuff like them, like that by them for like a lower price. I might have to actually pay like a full price. And I do have a check engine for my cold temp thermostat, which I can clear with the little computer that I have. It's like an OBD computer. But the thing is, it literally only clears it, and I have to like completely let the car warm up, or I literally can't drive it, or I'll just pop back up. So that is pretty annoying. But other than that, I mean, the tune's fine. Everything's fine, you know, thankfully. So that's one thing I would have to get retuned. I do know a local tuner, but that's some money, man. I would have to go get some gauges, so I would have to look into those. I think AEM is good, and I think there's these other gauges called Evo, but I don't think they're great. I remember talking to a tuner, and he told me that honestly the stock turbos are better. Stock gauges are better than those. I'm losing my train of thought today. But that's something. So that's just a few things to consider. I do have the supporting mods. Would I have to relocate anything? Probably not. I'd probably go with maybe a stock location turbo, or depending on how much it's gonna run me, maybe a top mount. So I'm between stuffed, stock relocation turbo, and a top mount. I believe those are the 3 options. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, guys. I'm not an expert by any means. I've just done a little bit of research. There wasn't much on YouTube, honestly, about it. Maybe I just didn't do the right digging, but I didn't find too much to begin with. So that's why I'm kind of like iffy. And that shop that was around would probably have been my best bet, because they told me they do everything turbo related for the Jenny and whatnot, rebuild blocks and all that stuff. So that would have been pretty dope. But you know, it is what it is. It was never really one of my intentions. It's just something that's kind of came to mind. It's kind of either that or go get something new, and that's also something I've been contemplating. Not gonna exactly talk about what I've been looking at, but it's definitely a big jump, something cool, something I'm sure you guys would love, but not sure if I can make it happen just yet, you know, just because life and the situation that I'm in. But with some time, hopefully I can. So in the meantime, I've been thinking about, you know, throwing on a bigger turbo, but I don't know. You guys tell me what y'all think. Would y'all throw on a bigger turbo, or just enjoy the car as is and just wait till you get your money up and go get something that you want, maybe something fun, more fun, something better, whatnot? If it was a 3.8 and I went with a single turbo on there, that could make some serious power. I know those can touch close to 5. This car, I think on a stock turbo before going on like ethanol, you're around like, or a big turbo before ethanol is like 400, maybe a little more. That's, yeah, so I'm not too sure about that. But other than that, guys, some more things I'll probably have to do if I do want to go big turbo would definitely have to be taking care of these front rotors, because these are, I believe, the OEM ones. I have had them resurfaced when I first got the car, but honestly, they're all like corroded and stuff on the hub and whatnot, and I think it's just time for them to go. But honestly, my rear rotors are pretty new. As you can see, they're pretty shiny. So something I have been kind of contemplating as well is, what about if I just went and said, okay, you know what, I am gonna go big turbo, but to support that, let's get, you know, Brembo big brake kit on this, because I have seen it on Rock Auto, and I've seen it on the Facebook Marketplace as well, and it's not that expensive. I'm gonna look again, because the prices in my head might be wrong, but I don't think it was crazy expensive. And honestly, it would look so much better with some Brembos. Like, just how the car sits is so clean. Like, just take a good look at that. I really think it looks so clean for just how minimal it is right now and how many phases this car's been through. So it's definitely been something fun. I've just got some ideas flowing, and I just wanted to sit here and yap about them on YouTube, because I mean, you guys are subbed for a reason. You guys want to hear about the car, so I want to keep you guys posted, because I know I should be producing more content on a weekly basis, and I'm not being consistent. So I'm trying to give y'all something here. But damn, let's take a look at this view real quick. I don't know why. Fallon just looking real nice. That's them Florida views right there, bro. Florida is just something different. No other state compares, except maybe California. California's got some crazy views. Colorado maybe. But yeah, boys, that's what I've been thinking, contemplating. If you guys do have Brembo brakes, let me know how they are. I've only driven like one car with Brembos, and I do ride a lot of my friends Type R, which also has Brembos. And I mean, they feel like pretty good stopping power, but again, if I'm not driving, it's different, you know what I mean? So I want to know, are they worth the hype? Because I would invest in some if I get a big turbo. And if we do go with a bigger turbo, what are we doing? Like, what should I do? If you have done some research on turbos for this car, please give me, you know, some feedback in the comments. I do want to learn a little more about this. And yeah, boys, other than that, then that's it for this video. Nothing too crazy, just a little yap sesh, man. I wasn't planning on doing anything crazy. Got some more videos on the way, you know, as usual. It's been a little while, so definitely have to release some new videos soon. But time for the gym. And then probably calling it a day. So I will catch y'all boys in the next one. I hope y'all have a blessed one. Be safe and peace, boys.